Hey, Mark the Guitar Guy here. We're going to be looking at a very cool technique, and that is how to pick and paint with a feather. I don't know what it's going to talk about. I can't wait for this lesson. Hey, Mark the Guitar Guy here. This is the channel where you get to play better, sound better, and feel better about your playing so other people can enjoy it too. So a lot of times I get asked how I get all the cool accents happening on acoustic guitar when I'm doing gigs or when I'm playing in these lessons, and I've had to think about it. I don't really know how I get that, and I teach a lot of people about accents, okay? Not just my cool Kiwi accent. Yes, that's right, it's a cool Kiwi accent. I'm talking about accents on the guitar. Yep, that's where we really want the accents to be. Now normally I'd think, oh, you've got to play louder to make the accents accented and the other beats would be normal. And I kind of figured out after a while, we want the feathery aspect. We want the quiet notes in there. We want there to be a strong beat, which is just a normal beat, a normal strum, I should say, and then the rest of them incredibly feathery. So we're going to show you how to do that right now. So the first thing is you need to know how to hold one of these things. It's called a pick. And if you're scared of these things, don't be. You just need to look at this video right here, and you will no longer be scared of holding a pick. Yes, you all need to hold a pick because you are guitarists out there, and I trust that you're going to nail this. Just trust me. Just trust. Have faith in me, and you will see the light, maybe, through pick. Holding a pick correctly, we're going to get the feathery thing going on right now. I'm just going to play like let's do a G chord because I love G, and we get to play all the strings. Now, when we play normal strumming pattern or strumming, most people strum full volume all the time, okay? That sort of thing, right? So what I want you to do is treat that normal strum, that full volume, as our top, as our high, as our loud strum, okay? Well, that's going to be as loud as we get. And what we're going to do now is we're going to learn how to play feathery by painting with a feather. So now we're going to pretend this is a feather. I've got a really hard, solid pick here, 1.5 mil thing, which is way too harder than I normally use, but this kind of guy I am. I can handle it. It's easy. Done it for years. So, hold the pick correctly. We're going to feather now. So when we paint like a feather, you think about a feather like if you were to paint a wall, you would kind of paint with an angle going one way and an angle coming back. An angle and an angle. That's what we want to do with our pick, but a very, very slight angle. We want to hold it softly. We don't want to grip it tightly. So we're going to hold it softly and we're going to paint with a feather. Okay, once you're holding that pick correctly, I won't give you another tip for that because you're sick of my tips on holding a pick. We're just going to slowly strum down and up. Now this is super quiet. You can probably hear more of this thing than the actual strings being played at the moment because I'm using such a difficultly hard pick for some reason. So that quietness that we've got there is what we're after. We want that featheriness. It's almost just a percussive sound more than it is an actual string, okay? So if I hold the pick a little bit stronger, now I'll relax the pick, strong again, holding it hard and relaxing. Nothing much really changes, like watching over here, you guys watching in that camera right there, you will notice it's very, very hard to see the difference between those, but that's what we're aiming at, quiet, like that's feathery thing going on, and a more solid thing going on. And so if we did that strumming pattern, the ballad strum, which is the one that down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, which I love playing so much, that's a great example of that one. So what I'm doing there, I'm just holding the pick a little bit harder for that strong and strong. Just doing downstrokes there to show you where that is. In fact, that's a good way to start. Don't worry about the upstrokes, just do downstrokes. We're going to go. Now the downstrokes in between those strong beats, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Those 1, 2, 3s I'm counting out loud. We want those to be reasonably strong holding of the pick, and the rest of it's very feathery downstrokes on maybe 1 or 2 strings. Whereas the strong ones are full strums, if you get what I mean. Painting with a feather. This is what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. It might seem like a kind of weird little lesson to be doing, but it's so important when you put this on any song you already know how to play, any strumming pattern you already know how to do, any song you know how to play. Put this concept into practice, and when you want to accent, you just hold the pick a little bit harder and you get a better volume. So it also helps that featheriness helps for the flutter. You know, that little that little thing there. When people normally practice that, they hold it too hard and get stuck in the strings, and that's horrible sound. But if we hold it feathery, super easy, because the pick moves so easily, it just glides. God, I like to show off in front of you guys. Hey, I hope this sort of stuff is resonating with you guys. Painting with a feather is a concept I've kind of come up with recently, and I think it's the best way to describe what we're trying to achieve on the guitar without saying, play louder, play softer. It's nice to actually visualize painting with a feather. It gives us that nice softness, and we can accent it when we want to. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please subscribe, please like, and all that sort of stuff. If you want lessons online, go to my Facebook page. You can book an online lesson with me. I can do a little deconstruction of what's going on in your playing and maybe help you out, or just go, hey, you're awesome. See you later. This is Mark the Guitar Guy signing off.